Tez. Tez. Tez.
Man, stop playing. You know DC made this.
What's up? It's your girl Brianna B. I'm sitting here with my main man, my little bro, my fam, Tez Honcho. How you doing?
Hey, Brianna B, what's good?
Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
So I know you got some projects coming up. You just dropped a new EP. Tell us a little bit about that.
I decided to name the EP Movie Life because, like, I just feel like life is a movie. You feel me? Like, and I feel like that title embodies the whole thing because it's hype shit on the EP, it's some sad shit on the EP. You know, so I feel like whether through your highs or your lows, life is a movie. Sometimes it's like I'm so down and I'm so sad and I'm like going through it. It's like, damn, I feel like whoever putting this script together, they doing a good job because it's so bad. Like how much worse can it get? You feel me? Sometimes things is real good and it's just like, damn, I feel like everything good right now. I'm my life a movie. You feel me? So I feel like the title Movie Life, it captures everything of the feel that I wanted for this project.
Okay. Where did you get your name from?
It's not like really a unique story behind it, but it kind of is. Like my name was before it was Lil Tez, and there's so many littles. Like if you type in Lil Tez, you're not gonna never find me. You feel me? So I was like, I want a new name, and it was this girl that I had liked at the time. So I texted her like, what you think about Tez Honcho? I don't know where it came from. I don't know. Like I just woke up one day like Tez Honcho. So I'm like, what you think about Tez Honcho? She was like, I don't like it. And you know, if somebody like you, if you like that girl, you like, oh shit, that shit must be ass. Then fuck it, I'm gonna Tez Honcho. Fuck, she don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. You feel me? So I was just like, all right, it ain't that. But I had this one song and I did it with an artist named Alejandro. So in the song I was like, bitch, I'm Tez Honcho, nigga the head honcho. Back at it again with one nigga Alejandro. I'm winning, your team losing like the Broncos. And it was just dope. Like, so I was just like, bet. After that, I'm Tez Honcho.
So I was listening to the whole album. Like you said, you got some hype songs on there. You got some pretty emotional songs on there. What type of mood were you in when you were writing this?
Honestly, I was in a dark mood, even though it is some hype stuff on there. I feel like this last year has been my darkest year, just going through certain stuff. And I feel like this project embodies that with the love songs. Like the love songs is about different people, and it tells the story of like what I've been through, like being involved in like a love triangle and all that. It's crazy thing, especially if you're not that type of nigga. You know, I'm not the sleaze type of nigga. I'm not doing that just on the third. So being able in something where I was messing around with somebody else, and that's why I wrote the song Movie Life. You know, just feeling like on some sneaky shit, like, oh, this feel like some movie shit, the mysteriousness of it. You know, so I feel like overall I was just in a dark spot. I don't even know if I'm still out of that dark spot. You know, so.
But that's definitely inspirational. I can definitely see it in your work.
Yeah.
Speaking of love life, tell us about yours. You got a girl at home?
Yeah, I got a girl. I've been in a relationship for like the last 2 years. That's my baby. So shout out Shar. Yeah, I wrote the song "Work It Out" about her.
Yeah, shout out to Shar. Definitely. So, at what point did you realize music was for you?
It kind of like always been. Like even ever since I was a little nigga, it's just I always knew I was gonna be in entertainment. Like I was always around my grandma singing. I'm that little nigga who I used to do shows in front of my family on Thanksgiving dinner. I used to be in like a group with me and my cousin. She would like sing, I would rap. So we would like perform. Then it even got even worse because we started playing instruments and shit. So I was playing like the trumpet, trying to rap and shit. Like we just wanted to put on the show, man. We was young and we was just always had that dream. That dream always been inside me, and that's what I'm doing now.
What would be your favorite song on the project?
My favorite song, I think my favorite song would have to be. I don't have like the favorite song. I don't know, but I know like a fan favorite right now is We're Never Ending. Like the people who really fuck with We're Never Ending really fuck with We're Never Ending. Like they talk to me about it, and it's just like it's such a good song. It's so like poetic. It's so like. It's a dog-ass story. It's just a great feel to the song. So I feel like We're Never Ending is definitely a favorite, and I never thought it's a favorite too, just because it's like I really want to give people an insight on me. Like this is what I've been through. This is my story. This is what it is. So, and I feel like I never thought I'd give you that.
So to touch a little bit more on the EP, I know you have a song called Movie Life, and the EP is named Movie Life. So is that based off of the EP, or do you want to explain that a little bit more?
Like, so the song Movie Life is just like, it's two different type of movie life. So the song movie life is like, you know, you messing around with a girl. It feel like some movie shit. Like I'm messing around with you and I got a girl. You know, some mysterious type of, you know, some shit like that. To where it's like always on the edge. And one thing that's actually good about the song movie life is that it's so storytelling that it paints a movie in your head. You know, like the time when I'm like, he walked up and said what y'all talking about, and we just smiling, hoping he don't figure out. Like the nigga she was talking to at the time called us talking behind the school and was like, what y'all talking about? We just playing it off like, oh man, you know, we talking about that one shit. What one shit? Like everybody think we talking.
Yeah.
Like damn. And it's like conversation continues. We both got different views because he don't know that I know that we both know about you. You feel me? So I feel like that song really just paint a picture in your head, but the title of the EP movie life is just as a whole, like my life is a movie type of feel. But the song movie life is just more so this relationship that we got and what we doing feel like a movie.
That's pretty dope. Yeah. I fuck with that. Do you have a certain time or a certain memory that you can recall that you feel helped you make the EP what it is the most?
A certain time or memory that helped make this EP?
Yeah.
I would just say my grandma. Like I released the EP on the day that my grandma died, which was December 29th, and she gave me music. I feel like my grandma gave me two gifts that nobody else can ever give me, which was music and God. So on the day that the world took something from me, I was able to give my music to the world. So I just was able to share the gift that she gave me, and I feel like that's what it was. Like when I was younger, we used to play church, we used to sing in church, like just doing so much musical stuff with her. It made me be the person I am today. So that's why I'm here doing my grind, making sure I'm on my music game and making her proud. That's like the end goal.
Definitely. I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. That was pretty actually dope to find out.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to make the EP? Because it definitely wasn't a rush job.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't a rough job. A rush job. I don't know, cause I like the way I write is so weird. Like I be jealous. I genuinely be jealous of other artists that write all the time. Like a nigga who makes songs all the time. I just be like, I wish I was like that.
So you're like an in the moment writer.
Yeah, it's like a spiritual thing. Like I gotta feel it. I don't write all the time. Like it's only like certain late nights when I got some time. And that's another thing. I don't really have a lot of time. Like I do work, school, and music. So it's like I don't really have a lot of time to write because I only write at nighttime. So certain songs was like way beginning of the year. Like Gotta Have That was way in the beginning of the year. Movie Life was a middle year. And then the other ones came toward the end. Like We're Never Ending was probably the last song that I wrote for the EP. So it's been a little bit all over through this last year, but it hasn't been like a whole year I've been working on the project though. Yeah. Just like some of the concepts or ideas was just in my head. So we do.
Is there any local Detroit artists or any other artists for that matter you worked with on this project?
Yeah, actually it was a song named One Miss Call that didn't make the EP, but it's gonna be later put out, so it's gonna be added on. It wasn't mixed and mastered in time. Yeah, it's dope as hell, and it's with Temperance and Jew Luxury. And I just been vibing in love with them lately. Like they match my work ethic when it comes to like the way we think the same. It's just been dope vibes with them, so it felt good to make a song with them. Also, I got Creole on the EP, and that's an artist who I always wanted to work with. Like I just feel like Creole is just a dope artist, and the song that we did together, it was a perfect fit for the both of us. So yeah, just them. And then also my vocalist, it was like some vocalists on the EP who did a good job. So shout out Crystalline, shout out Denelli. Shout out Shakir, you know, the people who helped coach me on the songs that I'm singing on, and then also was able to add their input.
Are there any songs that you left off that you wish you would have put on Movie Life? Like Way Out, Way Out, you know that used to be my shit when you were born. I think that should have been on there. That definitely should have been on there.
I feel like Way Out is so ass.
Really?
Yes.
I think that always gets the crowd, especially on the chorus part, like the little stuffing part. I always get the crowd.
Yeah. I don't know. I was honestly mad that was like the one that I was known for, but it didn't show my lyrical ability. Like Think I'm Poppin', it's some hype stuff, but it's bars in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought I had my back covered like Progressive, but they didn't want to see my progression. I'm popping like a pimple. It could be so simple. Like it's just so much. I just pointed out like some of the weakest lines in the song, but there's so many dope songs in there. Like My Fit So Wet, I could drown a bitch, get on cold ass gear like a hockey fit. Man, I'm popping. Why you flopping? When your new music be dropping, then I'm coming. I'm not stopping. I stay winning, Johnny copping. You know, like I'm really spitting. So it's like I feel like if I get known off a thing I'm popping, I would rather prefer that than Way Out, cause Way Out was like some weak junk, like some of it.
It wasn't.
I love Way Out too, but it's just like some of it. I don't know. It had its song. It did have its song.
What would you say was your favorite part about making this EP?
My very last studio session for the EP was a dope one. That's when I did I Never Thought, and at the end of I Never Thought, I was talking about my grandma, and you could hear like the emotion in my voice. My voice started to like crack and everything. So just being able to talk about that in the studio with the people I was recording it with, it was just a dope experience. And then I did Think I'm Popping that same session. So it was like we experienced the highs and the lows. Like I said, movie life is. It's about the highs and the lows. So bitch, Think I'm Popping. The whole session was just lit. Like we popping.
Yeah.
So it was dope.
So I can definitely see the growth that you've had as an artist. What would be the one message that you think this album sends out to people that know you, actually?
That I'm growing. That I'm constantly growing. Not even just musically, just period. Like I've come a long way. Like I said, I've been doing music for a long time, so it's stuff on YouTube that I'm like embarrassed about. That's still on there that I can't delete. So it's like my man's he like I know that experience. So look, it's like it's stuff on there that I'm like so embarrassed about, but it show you my growth. It show like I've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes I was young as hell, still spitting some dope stuff. You know, so it's like it just show my growth. Like I'm still constantly growing like this. You know, it's definitely a journey, and you just gotta trust your journey. And that's something that I'm learning. It's all about my growth. And that's always been something I'm big on. Like I'm real big about self-improvement. Real big. Like I plan on being under construction, tatted across my chest, because I always consider myself a
Now I just want to ask you some questions about yourself as a particular artist. Especially with you being in Detroit, I kind of know how Detroit music goes. I get that. I don't get that Detroit music vibe from you. Where do you think you get that vibe? Like, how would you describe your vibe? Yeah.
I actually feel like I just recently found my lane. Like with the first song on the EP, it's called Gotta Have That. I definitely went to show niggas that I can do the Detroit thing and still be the head honcho at that, you know? So Gotta Have That is like a Detroit type vibe, but nothing else on the EP sound like it came from Detroit. I feel like I'm finally finding like my niche, even with me finally doing music with my vocals on it and, you know, just really being comfortable in my craft. So I don't really know like what would be my vibe or what would be like a word to describe what my movement is, but it's dope.
Definitely dope.
I guess that'll be what it is.
Definitely dope. Now I'm noticing that you're starting to be a little bit more vocal, and I mean like singing wise. Yeah. Do you think you'll kind of be like a Drake and kind of do like an in between, like a little bit of both, dibble and dabble, or?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of rappers who singing, and I would hate to step on the foot of a singer. You feel me? I started off singing though. Like I started off singing in church and everything. I got in middle school, I was like, I can't sing, I'm a rap. So that's when the rapping came about. But I started off as a singer, but I would hate to like step on a singer's toes. You know, I feel like my singing voice do have a unique sound. It's definitely a lane for my voice. I don't feel like I'm a singer though. I feel like I have a voice. I don't really know how to work it. So I feel like if I had like some vocal lessons or something, that'd help. But as of trying to be a singer, I don't feel like that's something that I'm trying to do. I will, you know, add it into my music here and there, but I don't know. I don't really know what journey that's going to entail.
Is there anything else you want to touch on?
No, I think that's pretty much it. It's just this project is a dope project. It's an amazing work. Like I said, it's the highs, the lows. It's music you could turn up to, but it's also music that's going to touch your heart. So it's just dope music.
I damn near shed a tear, y'all. I'm not gonna even lie.
And that'd be the best feeling. I was just talking about that, like having songs where like let's say for example, if I'm on stage, like one thing about music is like you're in front of thousands of people, and you talking about shit that you've been through, but these people are screaming these words and relating to everything you've been through in your story. So I feel like that's the best thing about music, when somebody's like, that made me cry, or that made me remind me of my last relationship, or this, that, and the third. People can relate to something that I've been through, and they might even relate to it in a whole different way. So
yeah,
it's a movie.
Definitely. I can definitely relate to some of that. So we covered the EP. We already know you got a showcase coming up tonight. Nights and No Sleep.
Nights and No Sleep, but full of dreams.
Yes, he has them every month. Do you know when the next one will be?
Next one is next month, February 25th.
Make sure y'all check that out. It's gonna be at Baltimore Gallery.
Yeah, Baltimore Gallery, 314 East Baltimore, $10 entry. A lot of great talented people.
And if you're interested in signing up, hit my dude up.
Hey.
Make sure y'all get in the showcase. Y'all rock out vibe and it'll be a good time.
Tez Honcho, the one and only head honcho, man.
Alrighty, I think that's all we got. Once again, happy birthday, my dude. We got my boy Tez Honcho, the head honcho. And I am Brianna B.
Hey.